Is it going live? You're live. Hi to all you beautiful souls right across Africa and across our world. We are so happy you're all here. I'm advanced. I'm saying if the signal is throwing me around, we have crazy weather. Like really, it's raining crazy here by me. So excuse the weather and the signal. We're grateful for the rain. We've been trying to hold back a bit, but Mel needs to do her thingy with her cakras and just sharing a bit of this. But welcome everybody to our live here on the couch with Dory Lights and Mel. Hi Mel, how are you? Are you doing good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. How are you doing? You okay?
I'm great. Hey, just a bit. You see, I'm going a bit transparent, but I'll make it.
Oh boy. Yeah, today's going to be a very interesting one. We thought we have done the chakra theme already on the Telegram group, but so that we are all ready and prepared for what's coming in the future, we want to actually just make sure that we are just ready to go, so that we are just prepared, should I say. Okay, so today we're going to do our chakras. We're going to show you the mudras. We're going to share with you the mantras that go with them. There are also certain ways to awaken your mudras and your mantras with body movements. Mm-hmm. We also will discuss the chakras and their meanings again for you. And we will go into chakra balancing, how to balance your chakras, and what stones you can use. And to end it off, we'll do some food that you can eat for each of your different chakras. And right at the end, I'm going to share with you a song I wrote. And but before that, let's get back to the chakras, shall we? Okay. So,
yes.
Dory, will you share the PDF that I shared?
Do you want me to bring it onto the stage? Yeah, let me add it.
Yes, please. Okay.
There it comes.
So here we go. Thank you. So I did this PDF for you. You can download it from the Telegram channel. And just to recap of basically, for those who've not heard about the chakras, there's a brief explanation. There are 7 main chakras which run down the body. They all run down the spine, and they each influence a specific physical and emotional function. So each chakra is connected to a certain body organ. Like, for example, your heart chakra will be attached to your lungs and your heart. You have, there are many people who have talked about the chakras, but we just want to give you a basic outline of what the chakras are and how you can use them to help yourself. Okay, so when your chakras are unbalanced, this is what you're going to have on your energy, your auric field or your aura. So when your energy chakras are all balanced, you're going to have a beautiful golden white light around your body. But when your chakra is dirty, unbalanced, not running. You're going to have like a muddy dull color. It's going to bulge and patterns show energy distortions. And this is when you have like an energy field like this is where entities can enter your energy field. Okay. So that's why it's so important for you to keep your chakras balanced and clean. So, okay, next one. So we all know healing with crystals, gemstones. This I just shared. We're not going to go into this because, except for the fact that you can use yoga, you can use movement, you can use meditation, and you can use crystals and sound to clean your chakras and also the sound frequencies. So we will share that with you. All right. So quickly, let's just go through this one. The root chakra is linked to the adrenal glands, which produces the hormones like adrenaline, noradrenaline, aldosterone, cortisol, and it's related to your body stress. So when you are stressing, your body's going to release these hormones for you. So if you are out of balance, you might, yes?
Mel? Also, maybe we should add into that root chakra now just that fear. Fear is coming from the root chakra not being aligned or balanced or cleansed out or cleaned out, or however we want to call it. So, fear is one of those that we're going to discuss, a topic coming, that it shows if we have fear, it's the root chakra that needs to get looked into.
Exactly. Also, with the root chakra, when it is out of balance, it will give you a distortion of the I am. So that's very important for you to remember for tomorrow. So just quickly, the sacral chakra, those are your ovaries, your reproductive hormones, kidneys, bladder, and your lower back. It's also connected to your sense of taste, which is I found that very interesting. Physical symptoms may include lower back pain, reproductive issues, urinary problems, pelvic pain. So if you're having any of these issues and it's not related to physical pain, but is an emotional pain, then you need to look at what is in your life, balance your chakras first, and then look at the issues again. Okay, so you have your solar plexus channel. This PDF will be available for you, so I'm just going to shoot over this very quickly to get to the meat of what we want to discuss. Your heart chakra, thymus, which is for the immune system, heart, lungs, circulatory system. So, yeah, physical problems. You may have respiratory problems like shortness of breath. If it's not a physical illness, then it relates to emotional, it's relating to the chakra system, and you are your own healer. You can actually fix that if it's not physical. Okay. Your throat chakra is linked to the thyroid gland. A lot of people are developing problems with their thyroid gland. Why? Because people are swallowing their words. They are not speaking up. When you don't speak up, you swallow your words and it creates an imbalance. You're going to have an imbalance in your chakra. So you're going to you swallowing something for weeks and weeks and weeks, and suddenly you have a sore throat or laryngitis or thyroid problems or jaw tension or neck pain. These all relate to your throat chakra that is now out of balance. Your third eye chakra is a chakra that is linked to the pineal gland, which regulates sleep cycles and your melatonin. Yes, Dory, please. Go ahead.
Mel? Okay, so also to the throat chakra, we should add there people that have a blockation with the throat chakra is also those that love to gossip. I want to put that in there. If you
Yes,
are
I
gossiping and talking bad about other people, please go and check and go and align and sort out your throat chakra, because that shows that there's coming poison out of when you speak up, because they're supposed to come purity that's connected to the heart chakra and the third eye that comes out through your mouth, which should be the words and meaning of the heart chakra, which being pure. But the minute people start to gossip, the heart chakra has blockage in and it needs to get cleansed.
okay. Yeah, very good point. Thank you. So the third eye chakra is linked to the pineal gland, which regulates sleep and produces melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that is helping you go to sleep at night. It helps you discern between day and night. So when your eyes are seeing dark, you know the melatonin in your body knows it's time to go to sleep now. This chakra is also associated with the mind as its sense organ, and it's said to be the center where the memory, imagination, and dreams come from. Physical manifestations due to imbalance can trigger physical, mental, and emotional imbalances. So you can develop like disorders, become highly emotional or apathic. Just remember that there was a lot of fluoride put in the water for a long time. So that has made people actually quite apathic over time. So make sure you have fresh, clean water and not the poison in some of the bottled water that they're giving us. All right, so the last one is the crown chakra, and this is linked to the hypothalamus, the pituitary, and the brain. Now, the crown chakra is very important because the pituitary gland speaks to, is actually when you become psychic or when you start having visions, that means that your pituitary gland has linked with your pineal gland, and then your eye is opened. So that's when you start becoming more intuitive, or you know something has happened before it's happened, or you say, no, don't go out tonight, kids. Stay at home rather. And you fight with your mom. I want to go out. But what happens? Mom was right. The car that you were supposed to be in was hit by a drunk driver, and all the people in the car were injured. One paid with his life. That happened to me. So I'm talking from experience. If your crown chakra is imbalanced, you may suffer from headaches. Now, this is not physical pain. Headaches are also caused from tension and stress, which is from the shoulders. The muscles tense up, so you land up getting headaches. Migraines can also develop in this way. Migraines are a little bit different to a headache, though, because you become very light sensitive. So just watch out. And the mental fatigue is mental fatigue is basically almost like a mental burnout. And then you have your neurological disorders. Okay, so I hope everybody is okay. Are there any questions so far? I'm just going to read the questions quick. Hello, all you beautiful souls. I'm so happy that you're all here. Oh, it's so nice to have you here. So, eating by color. I love making a salad and popping every single color I can find into it. You'll be surprised how inventive you can become. So your root chakra is your tomatoes, your Sacral chakra is your carrots. Solar plexus is, I usually use a yellow paprika, or just that's usually what I put in there. Your heart chakra for the green, I put in the lettuce, or I like putting in fresh spinach leaves, and also sometimes fresh basil leaves. Gives this a lovely taste, I think. So then the throat chakra, blue. You can't always find blue vegetables, but you can be creative. Blue, you can maybe put a dash of lemon juice. It's not blue, but it works with the blue chakra. The purple, I usually put in either a purple carrot, or I put in one of these onions. These little purple onions. I put those in because they've actually got the dark blue and the purple going there. So that's basically what you can do. Please do go and have a look at the PDF in the group if you want to know more, or if you want to have a more informative overview of what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to start with the chakras one by one now. This is my favorite part. Okay, so you know that the root chakra
is my favorite now.
Sorry?
Simone, it's my favorite part too. Chakras.
So, if you look at the root chakra, you will see it's your foundational, your existence or foundation of the 7 chakras. Okay, sits in your coccyx, and it's there for your stability, and it's also your fight or flight chakra. So when it's out of balance, fear, anxiety, you feel hopeless, powerless, you can feel depression, lower back pain, sciatica. Sciatica you can also feel. It'll reflect down to your feet, and on your heel, just before your heel there is a line. If you are feeling pain there, that's your sciatica. So our body is amazing. It will give you exactly how to heal with it. And sometimes if we're having problems in the upper body, we might have pain in our hands or in our feet. There's another topic we can maybe look at. It's reflexology. That's basically where all your organs are in your hands and in the bottom of your feet. So that would be a nice topic to look at, I think. Okay, so how do you balance?
Mel.
Yes. Go ahead, Dory.
We can also look at aromatherapy, and what is this other needle stuffies that they put in?
Acupuncture.
And with the rocks and stones that they put on you.
Hot stone therapy.
Acupuncture. There you go. Thank you, beautiful. Yeah.
Those are also things you can use.
Those kinds of stuff that can help, and the ones that you can go and do the mud. What is the other thing? The mud baths now. Mud baths. Those kinds of stuff. We can go through all of those kinds of things here and share interesting.
Exactly. So how do you first of all, when you are wanting to balance your chakras, okay, you're going to need to go through a little process. You need to use what we call visualization. Visualization is nothing more than closing your eyes, and then you start with your root chakra. You close your eyes and you try and see your root chakra, how it feels for you. What color is it? Is it dark red? Is it brown? like a brown red? Is it a bright red? And then what you do is you take in your mind your bright red color, like your blood red color, and you say, I am with intention, I am cleaning my root chakra. My root chakra is being cleansed, filled with new energy. You can picture, you can visualize the red color, and it is being completely balanced and recalibrated. That's all you have to do. And then you just focus on your root chakra until you feel that that chakra is going the bright red color. Once you reach that, you know that your chakra is balanced. It's a simple way to do it. And you go through all your chakras like that. From the bottom to the top, one by one. And that way you can balance your chakras.
Mel?
Yes.
I think also with all these chakras now, every one of them, there's certain affirmations that links up with them. So you can connect affirmation as you go through it to cleanse it. So Mel has already put it on here, one that says, I am grounded and secure. So as you start cleansing and you're seeing your chakra become this beautiful red, because that's how it should look, then you know you've cleansed it, but then you start putting affirmations or declarations with it, with the word starting I am. That is part of the grounding chakra, is the words, the two words I am.
Correct. So you can start off with I am beautiful, I am creative, I am peace, I am blessed, I am kind, I am gentle. Those you start and you just carry on. If you can go for a minute, try and find a different one with the I am for 1 minute. It's quite a challenge. So the stones that you can use, the stones that you can use are red jasper or hematite. This, for example, is hematite. It never leaves my wrist. It's always on my wrist. So that's what I like to always have around. It's also protection. Nothing can touch me. I have my hematite on. I am fully protected. So then you can use also black obsidian, which is this one here. This is black obsidian. Very good for protection. Also, it wards off negative energies. So if you have a little one of these stuck in your pocket, when you feel like afraid, you just hold on to your obsidian and you ask the stone for strength, for protection. And you're going to say to me, well, yeah, I have it in my pocket all the time. Please, loves, please, always remember to clean your stones. But you're going to say, how do I clean them? Well, to clean them, you run them under cold water. You can put them in the sun. When it's a full moon, you can put them under the moon, and they will charge, and they will provide you with a lot of service, because stones are also living beings, and they are here to help us on our journey. Okay, so at the bottom you see here there is a mudra. Now the mudra is this one here. It's just your index finger and your forefinger, and you hold them together. Okay, and the sound that you're going to make with it is lam, lam. Okay, and you can carry on doing that while you're doing it. You can also use this as an assistant to also help clean your root chakra, or any of your chakras. There's a mudra for each one. We'll go through them. And when you are busy sitting, always sit cross-legged, or if you can't sit cross-legged, sit on a cushion on the floor and back straight, and then you on your what do you call it, on your lap, you just basically have your mudra, and then you can start with your affirmation, then you can do your visualization, and then you can do your mudra and your chant. That I can think of would probably be like one of the best ways.
Mel.
Yes. Anything else, Dory?
What about if we go and what if we go and we add like heart sounds with that chakra for everybody? Because all the chakras has a different heart sound that
we'll
you
get
can
to that.
also listen to while you do your meditation or your cleansing or so on.
Yeah, that I have is a separate chart with all the frequencies on it. Okay, so do we have any questions?
Sorry, Mel, I'm running ahead of you.
Okay. All right. So then we have our sacral chakra. Do we have any questions in the meantime? Does anybody have a question on the root chakras? Just write in caps, and we'll answer you. All right. Okay. No questions? All right.
It's just easier for me and Mel to see the questions.
So if you have questions that we can just help you along, that when you get to doing your meditations, that you are going to feel comfortable to do them. All right. Okay. So the next one, that's our sacral chakra. So it's the second chakra. It's located on the lower abdomen, 2 inches below the navel. So if you put your fingers together like this, that's 1 inch, that's 2 inches. So like that, on your navel, go below the finger there, and that is where your sacral chakra is. This is your passionate, creative, sensual, sexy emotions and relationships. Okay. So if you are having problems in your relationships where you feel like you've been abandoned by them, or you've been left out in the cold, or people are just fighting with you all the time, go into a quiet space and balance your sacral chakra. Okay. We all carry energy with us throughout the day. That is why it's always good that when you come home that you either ground, or you have a shower, or you just get rid of that energy for the day. Because we sit next to someone in the bus who's got a bad mood. Because we are energy beings, energy sticks to energy. Okay, so it's good to just cleanse it away. So when your sacral chakra is out of balance, you're going to have fears of change. You might have guilt feelings. You might have dependencies, like you come home and all you want to do is have a glass of wine or have a beer, or it's not only dependency on that. You could be like codependent on someone, like you're in a relationship and the person that you love keeps on pulling away, but you keep on pushing them and you won't let them go. Dependency. Okay, so you have to look at that. Your physical symptoms may include lower back pain, problems like severe period pains for women, or reproductive issues, urinary problems like for example, you can't go to the toilet, and pelvic pain. So sometimes this comes from a trauma. Now, most of our traumas we collect when we are children, but with time, if we don't heal that trauma from childhood by working with that inner child in you, you are going to run into some relationship and intimacy problems. Those are the main ones that are out there. So how to balance: spend time near water, lakes, oceans. The ocean is the most amazing healing place that we can go, because our bodies are 70% water. When we sit on the beach or when we put our feet in the ocean, what we do is we get energy coming in, first of all from the earth, and secondly from the water. So you're going to have a huge energy boost. Okay, so your affirmation: I am creative and beautiful. I enjoy a creative and passionate life. How many people can say that? So that's the thing that you have to learn, is that you are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beings. And you are creative, and you are beautiful, and you deserve to be heard. So do something creative. I don't know if anyone knows diamond painting. I love diamond painting. That's my favorite way to just chill out. I have some music in the background, and I do, and that's for me is like a meditation. I can do it like 4 or 5 hours without getting up, just having my glass of water next to me, which gets filled. I've got a magic glass, it fills itself. Kidding. I have a very kind gentleman who fills my water up. The minute he sees my glass empty, he fills it up for me. So gemstones, what can you use? Carnelian is good. That is also one of the angels, an angel stone. You can use it for connecting with your angels. Orange calcite, citrine, amber, moonstone is one of my favorite. Then you've got tiger's eye. Your tiger's eye is this one here. I don't know if you can see it. So this is a mixture of tiger's eye, tourmaline, and hematite. Also a nice protective stone. So your oils that you can use. Now, your oils, you never ever use these oils directly on your skin. Please, please, my loves, don't do that. You will damage your skin. You mix it in oils like argan oil, almond oil, jojoba oil. Even if you don't have any of that and you're desperate and you want to do this, use baby oil. But don't put it directly on your skin. It will burn your skin. Okay. So your hand. Yes.
Mel, I think you have some questions in the chat. Just check there. Some questions in the chat.
Yes, Tetsi Cat, you can take any random stone and meditate with it. But it depends. If it is like one of the stones that I have showed you already, they have specific functions. If you take a stone that you just picked up on the ground, it might have some energy, or it may have different energy. It's also sometimes we pick up a stone that is made just for us. And that stone will give you the energy that you need at the time. But if you are looking for a specific stone that resonates with your chakras, I would suggest you get just one. It can be a tiny little stone. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be that type of stone for the energy. I hope that answered your question. Okay, so we have the mudra for the sacral chakra. It is this one. Okay, so you're going to take your hands, put one underneath the other, and join your thumbs. And while you're doing this, there's a long vam. Okay, it's going to be, won't be that deep. It might be a bit higher, but that is the tone that you're going to be releasing from your throat. So, all right. Any questions on the sacral chakra before we moved on? Okay, Tumpy, you say that your child, she is blocked. How is she blocked? Maybe if you can let me know how she is blocked, that we can maybe see if we can help unblock her for you. Or she's going to have to unblock herself, but we will be, you'll be there to help her do it for herself. Yeah? Okay. So quickly, the solar plexus. That's the one that, you know, it's just under your rib cage. And it's that one, it's in exactly the same spot, like when you have heartburn, if you've eaten something far too spicy and you get heartburn. It's also linked to your stomach, liver, pancreas, gallbladder. So it's good to have a look at your body. Okay. She can't remember anything in class. Okay. You can meditate through on your child's behalf, but you must remember that once a child is 12 years old, they start having their own way, because they are no longer under your you can't do anything on their behalf, because they now have their free will. Okay, so you have to take that into consideration. If she's under 12, then I suppose you could meditate on her behalf. Something else. What is something saying to me here? You can, if she is not being able to remember things in class, she can maybe, to assist her, she needs to maybe take some notes. But I can tell you now, our education system as it is today is going to completely change. So I wouldn't worry too much. Yes, it is worrying. We as parents, we want our children to succeed, but you must just remember that also make sure she has enough water. I see she doesn't have enough, she's not drinking enough water. We'll get to the upper chakras. I think there is a block somewhere, but we'll find it. Just stay with me. We'll find a solution there. Okay. All right. So your solar plexus chakra. We've already said it represents the inner fire and motivation, your determination and your will that you want to do something in life. All right. Those chakras also related to your identity, motivation, and the ability to take action in life. So in balance, you have a strong connection of self-worth, a sense of personal identity and purpose, inner strength, clarity, and you can control your emotions. Now, if you are out of balance, those are people that suddenly they get very aggressive very fast in a conversation if it doesn't resonate with them. Also, low esteem, indecisiveness, fear of rejection. They always feel like people are going to leave them. And as I said before, you have your digestive issues, can lead to ulcers, fatigue, and difficulty taking action. So you procrastinate, you don't get going. Conversely, if you have an overactive chakra, it develops as arrogance or overbearing behavior. So that's basically like ego. So you can balance by sitting in front of a fire. You can also go outside, sit in the sun. If you can't go outside, visualize the sun shining on your face. Feel the warmth on your body, inside your body. There are also yoga poses which you can do. The one is called the warrior. It's basically stepping, but we'll get to that. Okay. Your affirmation is, I feel calm, confident, and powerful. Okay. The gemstones are all like a yellowy color, which is your citrine, your pyrite. Pyrite is actually not yellow, but it's with the solar plexus. Pyrite is it's more like a silvery metally stone. Tiger's eye, which I showed you before, sunstone, amber, and calcite. Yellow calcite I find is very beautiful. So the oils you can use is rosemary oil. I love using rosemary oil. Just a few drops in your bath. When you have a bath, it's very good. Spearmint, ginger, just basically drinking some water with ginger in it, ginger and lemon. You can put a little bit of cardamom in there or sweet basil. Whether the oils or you don't even have to put, you can use just like lemon juice and ginger, a fresh ginger. Those are what you can use. If you're using the oils, I said before, remember your, we call them ground as your basic oils. Okay. Yes, less screen time. That's what the children need, Tetsukat. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next one. The next one is the heart chakra. Now, your heart chakra is the fourth chakra, okay? It's near the physical heart. So if your heart is on the side, it's going to be, the chakra is in the middle. Now, this is when you start awakening. They call it the Great Awakening. Once you start awakening, when you start coming into balance, you are going to be able to feel unconditional love. Unconditional love goes beyond color, race, nation. You just look at another person and you're basically seeing that person in you. So if you are looking at someone and that person, you don't like that person because the way they look or the way that they're saying something, don't go to that person. What is it in you that you don't like, that you are seeing being reflected back to you through that person? It's very powerful. So another thing is deep empathy. You may feel emotions, deep empathy for other people, and feel like you belong to the earth, to Mother Earth, and everyone, the animals, the trees, everything is just one. You feel like it's complete oneness with Mother Earth and all her inhabitants. So out of balance, there's ego, helplessness, you feel disconnected. Also, again, you're going to go depression, you're going to have confusion. The one that's really important is the lack of self-love. Feelings of grief and sadness and loneliness. You feel that everyone's out to get you. Those are all the out of balances. So see how important it is to have the green chakra balance, the heart chakra balance. It's the most important. So I love from my heart unconditionally and effortlessly. Love is the answer to everything in life. That is your affirmation. Your stones, jade, rose quartz. Rose quartz, you can actually put those stones in water and you put it in a glass, you put your rose quartz and you leave it in that glass for 4 hours, and then you drink that water. It energizes the water. You can do that with rose quartz, crystal, and amethyst. Those 3 stones together. Beautiful balancing stones for your body. So you've got for the oils for your heart chakra, you've got jasmine, geranium, these are all, besides rose, the rose and jasmine, the others are quite strong smells, so use very little when you are mixing it in. Okay, so your mudra for this one, it's the hand and index finger touching at heart center, left hand same mudra resting on the knee. So you're going to have one here in front of your heart, okay, and the other one you're going to have your other hand that you've got, it's going to rest on your lap. Okay, that's how you're going to do it. Tsetse Cat, if you are having like heart palpitations, cramps, it can be 2 things. Please check it out with your doctor first, that you don't have maybe like what do they call, like heart palpitations also comes from nervousness, from maybe not being complete. For me, palpitations is usually if you are very wired up, very stressed, you can get heart palpitations, cramps. But check it out with your doctor first, and if it's more than just like the chakra imbalance, then what you can do is you can do the heart chakra balance first. And if the palpitation still stays there after you've done the chakra balancing, then please do see a doctor, because then the palpitations are from something else. Okay. So the next one is the throat chakra. Your throat chakra, that's important because, as I said, this one here, it's out of balance. It's gossip, not speaking your highest truth, not being honest, lies, communicating is not working well. Those are the out of balances. The balances is communicating freely, also silent and intuitive. So you can you start becoming intuitive. You start feeling. You can feel communication without having to actually communicate. It's also being authentic, clear, honest. So when you are in balance, you'll have you'll be able to communicate freely and openly, and you're speaking your truth, you're telling the truth, and it's out of balance comes from gossip and lies and miscommunications. So see how important the chakras are for us. Okay, so how do you balance it? You can chant, you can sing or write, explore your inner child, take drinks and soup with warm spices. So you can have, like, for example, chai tea, very good for your throat. Your affirmation is I express myself authentically and clearly. My thoughts are positive and I am heard. The gemstones are turquoise, which is also what the Buddhist monks use. They have their turquoise stones. Then lapis lazuli, it's called the truth stone. So if you want to strengthen your throat chakra, you carry a lapis lazuli little stone around, or aquamarine stone. It's also like a blue stone. Then you have your oils. Your throat chakra, the sound is hum, and your mudra is come put your hands together. It's far away, yeah, like that, and like that. So your hands, your hand by the stomach, fingers inserted into leg, and the thumb tips touching. Okay, so that's how you're going to be. Okay, is everyone seeing that? All right, that's your mudra. Okay, does anyone have any? Yes, true. Non-sikelelo, very true. There's a lot of medication that we take that has side effects of heart palpitations, especially like cough syrups, anything that is like medication. The best way that you can prevent that is if you look at the insert. You know, we call them what do we call them? Side effects. Look at the side effects before you take something. Don't just take something. Read the paper. Okay. All right. So we are on our next one. We're on the third eye chakra. So the third eye chakra, it's the center of divine wisdom and spiritual eyes, to know that all knows in all things. So it rules our intuition, our consciousness, perception, and imagination. So if you have your third eye activated, as I said before, with your pineal and your pituitary, and the pituitary goes through the pineal, and then the pineal shines like an eye because the pineal gland is in the middle of our brain. It's a P shape and it's eye, and that's the center of our they call it the center. Some people say that the soul is in there. Others say that the soul is in a special part of the heart. We don't know. We just say both. So unless someone can show me the documentation where it is, I like to think that the heart is the heart actually rules the mind. So if you're letting the mind control the heart, you're going to make wrong decisions. Okay. That's just something I wanted to share with you. So if you are in balance, higher intuitive, strong physical ability to focus, you're wise, you're insightful, you this is when you develop this one, my precious hearts, what's going to happen is someone's going to lie to you and you're going to say, I got you. You're lying to me. Because not only are we intuitive, but we can also sense when people are not being true and authentic. That I call it my spidey senses. My spidey senses go berserk. So when you're out of balance, you have emotional judgment, you're unfocused, you have nightmares, poor memory. See, third eye chakra, there's your poor memory. Maybe you need to work with an amethyst stone for your daughter. Maybe sit with her and do the chakra cleansing, and then put an amethyst in water and let her drink the water. So how to balance? You practice visualizations, you spend time absorbing sunlight. That means you go outside and you just sit in the sun and just let the sun shine on your face. So you can also sit in the moonlight and watch the stars. That's also very good for you, for opening up your third eye chakra and for balancing. So your affirmation is, I know myself, I am intuition with universal wisdom. So you can use stones like amethyst, like the one I just showed you. So this one here, this one is an amethyst. And see, it's like a little purpley color. And black obsidian. I don't have black obsidian on my table here. And fluorite. Fluorite is also it's actually got a few colors in it. It's a very interesting stone. And moldavite, which is also a very dark stone. So what you can also do is you can burn like sage, like you get these dried sage leaves or an incense stick with sage. You can burn that. You can get fresh lavender and dry it and rub it on your hands, or rub it on your pillow, or get lavender spray and spray it on your pillow. Also, it's very good for sleeping. Lang lang and cedarwood. What I like to mix is sage and cedarwood. There is an incense stick that you can buy. That you don't have to burn one every day. One every few days is fine. That's also good for cleaning the energy and for helping you balance your chakras. Okay. Yes, Tetsukat, you can also use tapping. Tapping is also an excellent way to reprogram your nervous system. Very good. You're full of ideas. You're really good. So we've done the third eye. Now we're going to do the crown chakra. So your crown chakra, it's your highest chakra. This is your connection with Source, Father, Mother, God, the Creator. And this is where you get your guidance from the divine. This is also the chakra that you use to speak to the Creator. So when it's in balance, you feel a strong connection. This is why the Buddhists are all enlightened, because all their chakras are balanced and they have that connection to the Creator in such a way that they I have no idea, that they're just basically enlightened, that they know. It's a sense of knowing that you who you are, that you know that you are a divine being. And spiritual bliss. with this one, the Sufis actually, I don't know if you know about the Sufis. The Sufis were the mystics, coming mainly from like the I know that I know that there are mystics from Turkey, like and Iran, Afghanistan. One of my favorite Sufis is Rumi, and they do spinning. So what you can also do is to start off with, start little bits, because otherwise you're going to fall down. Is you can put your arms out to the sides and just turn around maybe 3 times, and then you try it again the next day. You turn around 4 times, and eventually your body gets used to the spinning, and you can spin like a Sufi. So when your crown chakra is out of balance, here is ego. You feel helpless, disconnected. You might have depression and confusion, like you don't know where you want to go in life, and does God actually exist? And you have all these spiritual questions that you are asking. So how do you balance it? Okay, you declare your highest intention. What is my highest intention? My intention is to help humanity. My intention is to raise my vibration, that I am an open conduit for the Creator to speak through me. So release what you don't need anymore. You can do that by going through your cupboards, clearing out, getting rid of things that you don't need anymore, because clutter is a blockage. Spend time in meditate, pray, find stillness and silence. So stillness and silence doesn't mean that you have to go and sit in a dark room and not speak to anybody and not hear anything. Here we go back to again, be still within yourself. You can be sitting outside, being quiet, not talking, just having a discussion with the Creator. Tell the Creator thank you, and have a good, speak to him like a friend, because that's what he is. He's basically your best friend. So your affirmation for the crown chakra: I am complete and one with divine energy. Okay, so gemstones is your amethyst. You can use clear crystal quartz, which is like a smoky quartz, and you can use normal crystals. This is a crystal, but it's a special one. This is a Lemurian crystal. How do you tell a difference between a normal crystal and a Lemurian crystal? It has on the sides these, I don't think you'll be able to see it through here. I don't think you'll be able to see it. You see there's little lines going across. That's how you tell if your crystal is a Lemurian crystal or a normal crystal. Normal crystals work just as well. And you don't pick your crystal picks you. So also you can use selenite. Selenite you can also use to clean all your other crystals. So if you run your selenite under water, or you put in the sun or in the moonlight, and you can take your crystals and you can charge your selenite, and you can charge your crystals with your selenite. How awesome is that? So then the next one, your oils, sandalwood, one of my favorites. It's a very smoky smell. Frankincense, very protective, very good. You can also take little frankincense stones and burn them on one of these little coal. You get these little coal things that you can burn incense on. If you don't know, if you go into like a stone shop or a shop where you can buy your buy your oils and your things, your special what do you call them? Your crystals for burning. You can ask for advice. I'm sure someone in the shop will be able to tell you how to burn it. If not, let me know, buy the stuff and I'll show you how to use it. So the other one is white lotus, neroli, and geranium. Okay, so what is the mudra? Okay, so hands in front of your stomach, fingers interlocked, and the little fingers pointing upwards. Okay, like that. That's your mudra. And you put it in front of your stomach. And the sound is, you know this one definitely, it's Om. So you can use the Om sound. Right. So, I don't think you can use pink. I suppose you can use. I would use Celtic salt to energize your stones, Tetzikat. Himalayan salt is good, but Celtic sea salt is basically one of the purest salts we have. And that's very good for doing your crystals, but your other stones, I would maybe say run them under cold water, moonlight, sunlight, or lay them on selenite. Those are the best ways you can do it. Okay, so there's your essential oil blends. I'm going to not go through this. And then, of course, for each chakra, there are frequencies. Okay. So your heart chakra, I believe, is 5 to 8 hertz. And it starts from the bottom and moves all the way up. Dory, you know more about the frequencies quickly without me having to go and look for my documents.
Okay, so I think me and Mel is going to do a session on frequencies separately. There's too much just to want to do it in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So
yes.
I think that's what we'll do. We'll combine the frequencies with the sound and with the different meditation ways to sit and things like that. I think we will do that. Let's put the sound, which is frequencies. Let's put that together with the different meditations and colors. Let's put the color schemes with that. I think we'll do a session on that, because otherwise we're going to sit here another 2 hours, beautiful soul. And I want
exactly. We've been going for an hour and 15 minutes almost. Yes, so
but
I hope you've all enjoyed it. Tomorrow we are definitely going to do the fear theme, because we want to be able to help you to deal with fear. And it's not only your fear, there are going to be people around you that also have fear. So we want to try and just help everybody be able to calm themselves and to know that you're amazing humans, or no, not a human. Women, men and women. No human. Men and women. So sexy ladies. So yeah, if you have any more questions, let us know. And we will answer you. All right, so there doesn't seem to be
can I add a bit?
Yes, please do.
Can I add a bit, Mal?
Go.
Can I?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So I just want everybody in here to realize in your own heart how freaking awesome you are. You are created with so much uniqueness. You are moving with so much power that is actually locked within yourself that you need to release and unlock it so that you can know the fullness of who you are. You are loved beyond everything and anything, unconditionally. You are shaped according to perfection in our Creator's calls my home, my beloved, my masterpiece. All of you are exactly that and more. He has equipped you with giftings far beyond, and it's for everyone here to just take that and tap into that. Go and sit somewhere and just realize how much you are loved. If you don't feel it yet, take your arms and embrace yourself now and just let it flow a bit, that energy of love. Because every time when our Creator looks at you, in and through others, or even just at you as His treasured possession or awesome creation, He doesn't see imperfection. He sees the fullness of where He wants to use you, what He has created you for, and that's why every single one of you here has a purpose. And I think I'll have a topic about that, Mal, our purpose. And I will share a bit of my journey about that topic when we talk about purpose. But
Mm-hmm.
just please, just know you are freaking much loved. You are so loved now. Nothing on this earth or in the heavens or in any freaking galaxy, nobody and nothing that is created can ever separate you from the love of our Creator. Because why? He has finded you so freaking awesome that He has put His Spirit in you. And He is waiting. You are. And we're going to clean out our freaking chakras and we're going to balance them and we're going to start vibrating and uplift our vibration so that when this stuff starts to happen, this abundance, we will be in a mind space where we will be ready. I love you guys, all of you. Now, thank you, Mel.
You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the presentation and the knowledge that I shared with you. As I promised, I will share my song with you as closing, and when the song is done, then we will then. Okay.
Mel, we will
Yes.
post your PDF. Mel, we will
Yes.
post your PDF on our YouTube as well. So what we'll do, we'll put it as a separate post on our YouTube too, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great. That is a good idea. All right, so I'm going to find our song. It's a bit rocky, but I'm sure you're going to enjoy it.
Going by.
And away we go.